Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tori. I am a practicing witch of over 10 years, and this video is to talk about my tarot books. These are obviously the physical copies of my books. I do offer digital as well, and I'm just so proud of them. And the tarot tracker is new as of last week, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to share them. The downside of selling on Amazon is that I don't have a lot of creative control over the listing, so it's hard for me to show what's on the inside until people start purchasing them and leaving reviews with photos. I've sold quite a lot of this, and you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't leave reviews. I'd actually really appreciate a review. I understand, though, it's kind of annoying to go back in and do all that. First, we are going to start off with my baby, my passion project, my love, the mini guide to tarot. It's a little dirty. I use this a lot, and I'm so proud of it. I was kind of in a place where I loved tarot, and I felt like I just wasn't good at it. And this was kind of the side effect of me realizing that focusing on memorization is the worst thing you can do to learn tarot. And I think that it is a tool accessible to everybody if you can tap into your intuition and more of the overall themes than the specific keywords and meanings. Those keywords are in here, but it focuses more on learning the feeling of the cards and what they mean to you. So we're gonna, and it's just so cute. I love it. I'm so proud of it. If you want to read the back. And then basically there's a lot of note taking. I like to write. I haven't written in this. I swear I use it a lot, but I really just talk about getting to know your deck, everything, and then how to read tarot spreads. I do have some tarot spreads. They're like filtered in here. It's not a tarot spread book, but basically you look up your card. Oh, there's a tarot spread. And then once you get, so I've like separated it, instead of like the specific card, I've separated it by the suit and the numbers. Numerology in knowing the suits is going to be your best friend when it comes to reading tarot. But yeah, super small. The goal is to be able to, like, I set it next to my altar and I use it while I read, but you could carry this in a bag. Like it's not very big. Absolutely obsessed. On to my newest baby. This one was written over the summer, and this one I finally finished last week. But the mini tarot tracker, a journal for daily pulls, spreads, and the notes for every card in this. She's still mini. The mini is the it's a series that I'm working on. I know it's not a small book, but there's a lot in there. And then if you want to see the back, I'm just like obsessed with, I decided to do the white cover to kind of like the yin and yang of it all, the balance. And then basically with this, when I teach people how to work on tarot, like I was saying, it's more of what the cards mean to you than what they mean. I think that I've pulled a card where like the vibe is so strong and I have such an opinion on it, and then I read the meaning and it's not quite, but like reading the meaning, I'm still like, you know what? I don't think that's what it's telling me. And so tarot is a tool to tap into your own intuition. You don't have to be psychic to read tarot. Anyone can use it. And so how you feel about a card is the most important thing. So this is supposed to help you with writing down how you feel about the cards. I know they've got like the phone apps. I've used an app that I like. I think writing it and having it is like this dog-eared mess. Like once it starts getting like really used, I think that it's more interesting to me than just whipping out my phone and typing out a response. It feels more personal. If you don't want a book, obviously, like I highly recommend getting a sketch pad or a notepad or like an app to write down what your cards mean. I think that will absolutely change your tarot practice. But anyway, I've got it split. It's just a lot of place to write. I will say this feels really rigid. This one did too. It flattens out as you use it. But I've got where it's literally just these notes go to the other side. Or you can fill it out however you want. But it's basically keywords, symbols, and imagery, the pictures on a specific deck, like your own deck. They're intentional by the artist, and you may interpret them one way, but that's where you write that. The upright meaning, and then the shadow or the reversal meaning. I did put shadow instead of reversal because not everybody reads reversals. I choose to if it fits. But so yeah, I've got all the major arcana with notes sections to write everything. And then like on the back page, or if you want to use this to write all your extra notes, anytime you pull it, open this and put your notes, put a date, all that. But then I also have one for all of the minor arcana cards to write the same things. So anytime you pull a card, you can do your reading and then come back and reflect on what you've said in the past, and you can update things, write in the margins, make this a mess. I want this to be like super loved and used. But then to the tracking part, daily tracking. I do have like a simple spread. This is from my mini guide to tarot, but it's so simple. It's literally the date, the moon phase. You can write the mood and energy right here. And then I put if it's one card or if it's a spread, what you've pulled. And then whenever you pull a card, just look at it, just sit with it for a little bit. If you haven't watched my You Can Read Tarot Like a Pro video, go check that out. That really explains this. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. And then just like write it all down, like how you feel about the day. Once you start tracking your reads every day, everything's going to be so much more clear because you're going to see like, oh, like at the end of the week you look and you're like, I've pulled a lot of sevens. Let's look at that. And then you could do like a bigger spread after that to see what that's about if you're unclear. That's really going to help with your pattern recognition and to understand what your cards are trying to tell you. But honestly, like this whole section are these blank pages. I'm very excited about it. And then I have an index so you can find the actual page. Like I know that's probably really annoying. I wanted to make sure you guys could find the pages of every card. So these are available on Amazon. I will link those below. I prefer the physical copy of everything. My pricing is based on Amazon's printing costs. They do sales sometimes, but they have a minimum price that I'm allowed to set. And I actually don't make a lot of money on these. It was just, I only make a couple dollars a book. It was just so much fun. So I just love how this feels. Like it's like a soft matte cover. And I just think they look so cute next to each other on my shelf because they match. And so those are on Amazon, but because I understand that I want tarot and witchcraft to be accessible to everybody. So I do also in my coffee shop have the PDF versions for more than half the price. I'm pretty sure it's only like $4. So I'll link that below. But those don't print in this size. They're PDF to standard printer paper, so they're 8.5 by 11. But it's exactly the same. It's all these sheets. They're just blown up. So like the lines won't be, it'll be more spread out. But I have it for both of them, and that is available right now. I'm hoping to make the mini guide thing a series. So right now I'm working on, this was the one that was a little easier to make because it's just a journal, but I'm also working on the mini guide to banishing, and then the mini guide to cleansing. If you guys have an idea or a topic that you're very interested in learning about, comment that below. I'll make a video about it. I would love to make more witchcraft videos, or if you want different divination videos, I have a I have a pendulum. There's one right here too. I would love to do a video about that if you guys are interested. But also, if you have a mini guide idea, let me know. Even if I don't do the book right away, I'll do the PDF. So check that out. And now we are going to do our end of the video card pull for the day. So today I'm going to pull from the Midnight Oracle. I know I just showed you a tarot tracker and this is an oracle deck, but you could in the notes sections for your pulls track your oracle cards. That's completely acceptable. And this has a chokehold on me right now. I'm obsessed with this deck. I just found it. Somebody recommended it to me on Threads and it's just like really pretty. Just super gothic. The cards look good. They feel nice. So we're going to do that. So if you want to, at this moment, think of a question or a theme, or just see what happens. I've shuffled these recently. I'm just gonna not quite. Oh, there we go. They're just so pretty. Okay. We have number 18, the Radiant Decay. What a gorgeous little guy. And I'm going to check the guidebook. That's why I love oracle cards. They have the guidebook. And this is a cool deck because they're numbered, so you can just like look for them. Sometimes, oh, now that I'm looking, this is 48. Sometimes a guidebook for oracle cards isn't numbered and you're just like flipping through like, where is this card? And it's a nightmare. So this is nice. Okay. The Radiant Decay, the upright meaning, which is how I pulled it, transformation, inner illumination, and embracing the cycle of life and death. This card symbolizes the beauty in letting go, allowing decay to pave the way for regeneration and growth. Love that. So we need to embrace the ending of things. Something's being cut away and it's being replaced with just good things. I feel like good things are coming to you this week. That's actually very exciting. I love that. There is a reflection section. It says, how can you find light in what seems lost? What transformations are you resisting? Where can you allow decay to make space for renewal? Comment below if this card resonated with you. Resonates with me a little bit. I think it could with everybody. But if you want, I'll link this. I just found it on Amazon the other day. If you can find it at a witchy store, do that instead. I don't have a good witchy store near me, unfortunately. I have a convention coming up. I might go buy some. That'll be a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you so much if you stayed to the end and listened to me ramble about my stuff. I appreciate it. I will have all my links below, and like, comment, subscribe, all the things. It really pushes my videos out there. I super appreciate it. And then you won't miss any of the awesome stuff coming up. I'm working on a minor arcana tarot video. Check out all my other tarot videos if you haven't. And yeah, hop on over to my coffee shop and get your freebies. I have PDFs for grimoire pages, candle magic 101, moon magic, all those things, like really simple stuff. But I also have a really cool initiation spell PDF that is for the digital Coven Discord, which will also be linked below. If you are not in the Discord yet, there's almost 50 of us, and it is just like a witchy group chat, and we have a lot of fun. So I would love to see you there, and I hope you have a fantastic week, and stay wild, stay grounded, and stay witchy, my loves. Bye.